So, it's been a couple of very busy days. After that illness knocked me sideways, the worst stomach bug I've had in years. It just completely floored me. It's been trouble to catch up on the work that I'd missed. That's why we haven't had vlogs, because I've just run out of time to actually edit them. So, let's get straight into it. It's actually a really nice day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is not too bad.
Which is surprising considering it's September.
No, September's always a nice month.
Do you know about that? Do you not remember when you were a kid? September was the time when it started to get dark early and winter was coming and it was definitely autumn.
No. You get that autumnal season by the end. Because at the beginning of September, you go back to school and I always found, you'd have some really nice hot days.
I don't remember that at all. Ah, but you grew up in a different part of the country to me.
I'm much further north.
No, you see...
Zoe of the
No, it's something that I was talking to someone in a shop about not long ago. The mountains in the middle of the country do separate it and change the weather.
The east side tends to get better weather.
To an extent, we certainly get more mild weather. But it also means that when it gets cold, it gets cold. So there was that. So maybe that's just different memories from different parts of childhood, or maybe it's just that we're actually remembering the effects of the mountain range changing the weather.
No, I can remember going back to sixth form and it being glorious weather like this and being sat in classrooms doing.
In that case,
physics.
we are definitely thinking of different times, because I'm thinking of the 80s. And I remember the 80s, and it was cold when we went back to school. Not like this. Good to see that so many people are out in town.
Yeah, actually, it is busying up a bit.
Yeah, all that talk of, COVID's really going to help the economy, but actually I think it's bouncing back as quick as it dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think very much so.
It's really nice. Also, it's nice to be out and about. I mean, I just spent 3 days doing that film, so getting out and about and trying to replenish some vitamin D I lost. I mean, I'm starting to look so white I'd shine. not always the best look for you, is it?
Yeah, but you're a northerner. You basically do two colours, white and pink, and then the pink peels off and goes back to white.
Just realised something.
What?
All that over there, the colours on the top of the buildings, looks all nice and quite welcoming. This side is 60s prefab, and they were meant to be the same. There was an agreement that the council was going to refurbish its side and the private owners were going to refurbish their side. Guess what didn't happen? That was part of the reason why we found that shades thing, the sign.
Where is that? Has that reappeared in the museum?
It's in the museum, maybe in the collection, maybe on display, I can't remember. But it's not like it's going to be really a good idea to go and have a look at the moment. But that really does make that far more welcoming when you're coming into town.
It is nice colour scheme.
Yeah, it's got quite a Mediterranean look to it. When I was in Spain on holiday last time, there were all entire streets that were done like that because people still had pride in their towns. I'd like to see that come back. And there you are. It's not a huge amount that I managed to film, but I've probably been able to actually underestimate that, and it's been a long enough video. So there we are, trying to get back to daily vlogs. I love doing these vlogs. It's one of those lovely things. See, I like making films. I like being able to edit video, and I love being able to say, I have made something today, here it is. It's one of the reasons I love doing these vlogs. Plus, I love to entertain you guys and talk to you, and it's all great fun. But there is one thing that I need to catch up on, and it's the pickup stuff, because I do these as a kind of insert in the vlog just to keep track of what's going on in my collection, but also to have something that I can pull out and then add into an update video on Game Hammer as well. It's kind of a twofer. So I want to talk to you about what we've picked up. Now, first of all, I have to find the box. Ooh, aren't I so coordinated and ready and prepared for these things? For a while, I've been looking for a certain game. It completes a subset of the PS2 set of the iToy specific games. So, iToy Play Hero. This is the hard one to get. It's a ridiculously weird one with the green sword, and you can't play it without the sword. Although I have found that the iToy Play Hero game itself will recognise the light on an iPhone if you're playing in the dark. So an overhead light, but it's not bright enough to properly illuminate the room. And then you have a shiny light source. It will pick that up as if it's a sword. So you can actually play with the phone if you can't find the sword itself. So it's worth knowing. But the box, when I bought this off eBay, thank you to the person I can't remember the name of right now, who, I'll put it on screen, who told me that this was on eBay. There you are. Got the box. It was in better condition when I ordered it on eBay than when it arrived, mind, because not good packaging. No packaging around it, just shoved into a cardboard box that was a bit bigger than it, and then it rattled around. So it's a bit more damaged, but at least I've got the box with the sword. It's a stupid... It looks like it's from Minecraft, doesn't it? It looks like I could go out and chop down a tree and then chop down a skeleton. Don't chop down trees with the sword in Minecraft. It wears them out quicker. Use your fists because your trees will just collapse. You can get a tree or two in a daytime cycle that way. Really nice balance to it. Can I spin it? Yeah. Spin it around my hand. There we go. Game is complete. Excellent condition. Very, very happy to finally add this to the set. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But it's not the only thing that I found, because Patrick Furlong told me about the existence of this game. And the moment he told me, I thought, I don't need that. And then I thought about it a bit more and thought, I do need that. So, Tomb Raider, the DVD game. Based on the Angel of Darkness, from what I can tell, or at least the look and feel of the Angel of Darkness version of Tomb Raider. And excellent condition. Very happy to add that to the set. It's a DVD game, so you play it on your standard DVD player. I might do a live stream on this at some point, because I think that'll be quite interesting. But I'm not sure I could use my video capture system for that. I might have to point a camera at the television in order to do it, because it'll be copy protected, won't it? But I'll see what I can do. If I decide to do it, I'll see what I can do. Then we finally picked up another Xbox exclusive. It's not titled as an Xbox exclusive, and this is one of those where you have to really, really look hard about it, because, oh my goodness, it's Phantom Crash. Didn't come out on any other system, from what I can tell. My research says Xbox exclusive, for consoles anyway. It might have come out on PC. Everything's here, decent enough condition. So, very, very happy to add that to the set, because it moves us on with the Xbox set, which is always good. Trying to get a complete set of the Xbox exclusives, because the PS2 set is the main focus, and it'll cover the majority of the games of that era, which is what I want to do for the museum. So we've got one of every game. But Xbox had exclusives, GameCube had exclusives. I am going to try and fill the set in. Dreamcast had exclusives. I'm going to try and fill the set in for that generation. That's the idea. But main focus is, of course, the PlayStation 2. But then there was one other thing, and I am so happy to add this to my set. I've wanted this game since I first saw it on Games Master way, way back in the day. And it's always looked amazing. It was always looking beyond what any computer I had or any console that any of my friends had was possibly capable of. And for a damn good reason, it's animated by Don Bluth. And at this point, most people who know classic arcades know what I'm talking about. Finally got a copy of Dragon's Lair. Now this says Xbox compatible, but what that actually means is this game requires the DVD movie playback kit to operate on your Xbox, which means that, yeah, this is the DVD version of Dragon's Lair. I've been waiting to get this for years because it never comes up, or at least when it comes up, someone else always orders it before me. So patience pays off, and finally got a copy of Dragon's Lair. I've been playing this so much and laughing my head off. Guys, it hasn't got old. It's still as good now as it ever was. And it's still as hard to play as it ever was. I would prefer it if the DVD didn't have to buffer as much as it does, and there weren't as many jumps between your choice and a decision. But at the same time, I mean, what do you expect? It's gonna be like that. It's still worth playing. The symbols still come up on screen to tell you when to act, and you've got to have lightning reflexes. It's pretty much the arcade in DVD form, and it looks great. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. So yeah, very, very happy to add that to the set, and that is all for the pickups at the moment. I am trying to get a power supply for the MSX that I mentioned a few weeks ago now. It's still here next to me. I still adore it. It's wonderful to have it in the set. Can't find a power supply just yet, but it has the composite connectors on the back, so I'm ready to go once I get that. And at the moment, I'm trying to get a few more of the Amstrad Action cover tapes. Got my eye on a few of those. We'll see what happens with that. And last but not least, I might be getting a Spectrum, depending on what happens with the bidding on eBay. Chances are I'm going to get outbid, or at least shilled above what I'm prepared to pay for it. And we'll see what happens there. But I'm hopeful. It's going to be my birthday present to myself if I do get one. So we'll see what happens there. But that's all I've got time for right now. And yeah, that's the end. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you liked today's video, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And an extra special thanks goes out to Chief89 and Tepic. Thank you.